Okay, welcome back everybody. Today is day 3 of our art journaling. So far we've done our cover and maybe you did something on the inside. First day we did our fabulous skull, and then the second page, which it led right into something really exciting, and we did some artwork on this film, which they look fabulous together. Now for today's project, we are going to need 2 pieces of paper. You're going to need the thicker clear film. It's thick, thick, thick. And then you also need your black Duralar, okay? So the first thing that we are going to do is you're gonna take your black Duralar and put it right behind the mask. So you're gonna put it in between the sheet you did yesterday and the mask. This we're doing so we can line up the mask and make it look good. So it's good if you can click it in there, okay? And then you can take your white. Where is my white? You can take your white, or you can take your Sharpie, because I think it'll still show up. So again, the black is right behind the mask, okay? And we are going to trace the outside of the mask, only the mask part, and then that portion. Go ahead and take this out. Take the black part out. Take it out. Now all that I want you to cut is around this, around like where you put your Sharpie. Try not to get too close to this, the little notches, because you definitely don't want to cut those out. We're just cutting around the black Sharpie marker around the skull. We're not going to cut out any of the, we're not going to cut out the eyes or anything like that today. So I just have this shape. And again, I'm going to put it in between the mask and the piece that we did yesterday. I'm going to put it right behind the mask. So it fits perfect, right? So cool. I love it. Now what I want you to do is take that white pen, okay, and trace just on the inside of your skull. I just traced on the inside so that when I turn the page, I can see it, okay? Now, I want to work freely with this, so I'm just going to pull it out. And now I'm going to start doing some really cool designs and line work around my skull. You guys can do whatever you want, but what I suggest is your eyes are the same. I guess they don't have to be. You can do whatever you want. Your nose is a different pattern and your mouth is a different pattern. That keeps it very interesting. So as you can see here, I did swirls for the eyes. I did dots for the nose. And then this actually looks like I have braces, kind of, okay? So I'm gonna start off with the easy part. And I'm just gonna do some swirls. Took just a minute for my pen to get going. And I could be very careful and like not touch any of the swirls, but I'm actually touching on the top and bottom. It's gonna add for an interesting effect. Kind of looks like he's winking, or like a goat eye. Maybe I'll start from the center. And I'm just doing circles, like a swirl. Wah, 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 wah. Maybe I'll make it like bigger. And this, maybe I'm going to do like a sun ray. Okay guys, so I am just filling up all of the space on this black piece of paper. I'm just filling up all of that space with designs and doodles. So it's really just lines is what I've been doing. Just a lot of line work. Oh my gosh. When I hold it up to the camera, it looks amazing. It kind of looks like a mummy, right? And like the mummy wraps, or even it looks like the muscles in the skin. I don't know, right? It's kind of weird. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, and it's gonna be my third page in the book. So before we had the mask, right? And then we had the piece that we did yesterday, this beautiful piece. And I'm gonna put him in here. Something like this. Stick it in. Okay. And then let's see what it looks like. I mean, that's cool, right? And then the mask on, oh, so isn't that cool? So one piece leads into the other. We have the mask. Oh, and then we have this cool, I don't know, like tribal stuff around here. I don't know what you guys have. But then let's go to the next page. Ooh, there's our mask. Now, we're going to take that thick film that I talked about. Let's flip the mask over. You're probably asking yourself right now, hey, can I do the back? Of course you can. Do anything you want. This is your art journal. We're going to, this one's a little tougher to put in there. Bloop. Okay, so now I have the clear, it's kind of hard to see because I have that, but the clear piece. What are we going to do? This. So we're gonna trace the skull, and then we're gonna paint everywhere around it, okay? What do you mean? Let me put a piece of this behind so you can see this better. Put the thick piece here, have my mask. I'm just gonna use my Sharpie because it's easy. And I'm just gonna draw around, just around the mask like that. Take it out. And now I'm gonna paint all around this. What color should I use? Let's get a little water on there. Maybe I'm going to use all the colors. Let's see. If I made it like a rainbow, you guys can do anything you want for this part. I might use a little bit of each of the colors. Maybe, maybe not. Don't need any water on my brush. My lightest color, well, maybe I'll do purple. Just paint. Like as if the mask was there. Purple. And then I think I'll do pink. I just cleaned my brush, wiping it on my paper towel. I'm gonna do pink around the necks. Now this paint that we're using, it's just acrylic paint. If you guys have acrylic paint at home, you can use any colors you want. I just thought these were fun, kind of not spooky Halloween colors. I like good spooky Halloween, but I also like fun Halloween. Thought these colors were more on the fun side. And they're not necessarily traditional Halloween colors. I'm gonna do blue next. Oops. Some of my colors are blending a little. Totally fine with that. But what I'm doing, I'm just painting the whole outside around that skull. Just painting all around it. Kind of like the way that color blends. It's a little bit of a purple. Okay, and then I'm gonna let this dry. Okay guys, so I'm noticing that on this, it was a little wet. I took my hair dryer to dry it. I wanna do another coat of paint to make it just a little more opaque, but you need to make sure that first layer is dry before you do another layer. So I'm just gonna go and paint a different coat, one more coat to make it a little thicker. This film is so cool that we can paint right on top of it. And you can see already that this is more opaque than this side. It's pretty cool. I'm just painting, having fun. Then I'll do the pink again. So pretty. Almost forgot what color I was doing. There we go. And I'm gonna go dry it, and actually I'm just gonna set this one down and show you guys one of the other ones that I did earlier. Let me grab that. This is one that I did earlier. So you can see I have the big open hole here. And then I just did some little artwork. This time I chose to do it with the black pen, okay? Let me see, I have one that I did just the other day that I can continue working on. On this one, check it out. I did like a zigzag. This one, I just did a rainbow effect around it. This one, I did some little doodling. This one, I did kind of a zigzag, okay? Now, Once this film is dry, you can do a couple of really cool things with it. You can take the back of your paintbrush and you can go in and scrape, and you can make some textures with it. Sometimes it scratches a little bit off, sometimes it doesn't, but it just adds a little texture. You see that? That's fun. You can also take your black pen and you could do some artwork and then color inside of it. I need to make sure this pen can doodle. I'm just going to add some leaves and some flowers. And I can paint inside these later. I love doing little dots. Maybe you want yours to be a little more scary. I don't know. Flowers and dots are easy for me, and I think that they're interesting. Or maybe a little spider. You could do anything. You could write words, maybe write boo. Surprise? I don't know. I'm gonna just kind of draw around and have fun. Right? And then you can color this as well. All right. So it will end up something like this. And then you can put it inside your book, and then we will see you. Oh, I'm just going to put it inside this one so we can see what we've done today. Ta-da! I'm going to wait for that one to dry. I'll do that one a little later. I've got multiple books happening. Look how fun that is. Okay, so what have we done so far? We've got our cover. Ooh, our mask. And then it leads into this page. Ooh, and then a funky mask today with this great background behind it. I can't wait to show you what comes next and what you will see through tomorrow. See you next time.